Hello everyone, welcome to Students Point. This is 27th of April and we will cover all the important questions of the day. First, let us see question for the day. You have to answer this question in the comment section, and on weekend, that is on Sunday, we will see how many of you were the most consistent throughout the week in answering all the questions correctly. The question is, World Malaria Day is observed on, these are the list. Read the options carefully and then answer. And last week, those who were most consistent include Akanksha Tiwari, Krishna Kant, Noor Sabha, Kalyan Panuganti, Gopinath, Sai Ram, Rekha, Jahid Bhatt, Soumya, Susri Parida, Rasmita Rani, Shalia Kaul, SR, Satnarayan Reddy, Jagdish Chandet, Anshu Jha, Tuba Sumaya, Abhishek Kumar, Sri Harini, Rivaleen, Ketatum, विशेष कदम, अभिलाष कापूरी, जिसान अंसारी, नीरज मदेशिया, विघ्नेश कुमार, श्यामल्ला, श्री हारिनी, बालाजी गोपाल, रोहित चक्रवर्ती, बोरते, बुसरा अंजुम, डी डैश, मीनाक्षी कुमारी, कोमल, आफ्ताब अहमद, नवांग पालदेन, अखिला अखी, लापेंद्र बाघेल and Gayatri. So there is long list of those who have been most consistent throughout the week. So I'm very happy to take all your names. And there were some others as well who were consistently answering some questions correctly. They include Murthy Karela, Mona Lisa, Chinta Sanmukhsri, Raj Chander, Keshav Murthy, Ujjwal, Lakshmi Narayan, Debasmita Panda, Jeevan Kamar Singh, Hema Arun, Vani Adil. And I insist others who are not answering to write answers in the comment. You will lose nothing except your 5 seconds in writing the answer. But the thing that you will get can't be measured. It is well known fact that what we do, we remember for long. And quite obvious that the thing that we don't do, we do forget. Right? So, whenever you will confront these questions which you are answering, there will be high chances that you will mark it correctly than those who have chose not to answer. So I will say start answering for your own sake. So let's begin. The first question, Dehing Patkai Wildlife is located in? So Dehing Patkai Wildlife is located in the state of Assam. So here B is the right answer. And it is located in Dibrugarh and Tinsukia districts of Assam. While this wildlife sanctuary is also known as Jaipore Rainforest. Remember this, Dehing Wildlife Sanctuary is also known as Jaipur Rainforest, and here the name Dehing is the river that flows through it, while Patkai is the hill at the foot of which the sanctuary lies. Remember, Dehing is the river and Patkai is the hill. And recently it was in news because National Board for Wildlife has recommended coal mining in part of an Dehing Patkai Elephant Reserves in Assam. And this Dehing Patkai Elephant Reserve include the Dehing Patkai Wildlife Sanctuary. Next question, who is the chairman of National Board for Wildlife? So it is Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi. He is the chairman of National Board for Wildlife. So whosoever will be the Prime Minister at any time will automatically be the chairman of National Board for Wildlife. And National Board for Wildlife is a statutory board constituted officially in 2003 under the Wildlife Protection Act 1972. Remember the act, Wildlife Protection Act 1972, and this board comes under Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. This board is just advisory in nature. So whatever it decides is just an advisory and not enforceable. It is up to the government and state governments to decide whether these advisories should be implemented or not. Next question, World Intellectual Property Organization, in short called as WIPO, is headquartered at? So WIPO is headquartered at Geneva, which is in Switzerland. And this WIPO is a global forum for intellectual property services, policy and information and cooperation. It is a specialized agency of United Nations, and United Nations has total 15 specialized agency, out of it WIPO is one of them. And it was established in 1967. And World Intellectual Property Day is observed annually on 26th of April. That is why we need to know about this agency WIPO. Remember the day 26th of April is celebrated as World Intellectual Property Day, and the theme for this year is Innovate for a Green Future. I repeat, Innovate for a Green Future. Remember the theme. And today at 10 a.m. in the morning, I will upload the second test or second weekly test of this month. In this test, questions from 20th April till 26th of April will be asked, and the questions will be based on all this daily current affairs series as well as the weekly series which I have started on Study to Light. And this test will be uploaded on Study to Light. I will share the icon of that channel at the end of the screen. It will be in black color. Tap on that logo and subscribe to the channel. Thereon you will get the notification of this weekly test, and everyone who have not taken the first test should take that test as well. And those who are not prepared yet, I would suggest that first you should revise the current affairs of these 7 days by going to the playlist of weekly current affairs and April current affairs. Watch the videos of 7 days and then take that test. It will help you to gain good scores, and everyone should write their score in the comment section. Those who hesitate to write their scores in the comment section should not write. It's okay to not write, but if you write, it is good. You will feel good, you will feel confident, and you will start working on it to improve your marks. So don't hesitate. Even if the score is lower, write it in the comment section whatever score you are getting. I will upload 30 questions in it, and you have to score whatever score you are getting out of 30. If it is 20, it is okay. If it is 25 plus, then it is quite good. You are doing it really well, and you are just a push away in getting scores, a good or higher score in your examinations. So let's begin. The next question. Consider the following statements about VITAL. See, VITAL, it is a high pressure ventilator built by NASA, the Space Agency of United States of America, to treat COVID-19 patients with milder symptoms. This statement is correct. This VITAL will be useful to treat COVID-19 patients with milder symptoms, and it has been developed by NASA, and it stands for Ventilator Intervention Technology Accessible Locally. This is also correct. So here both of these statements are correct, and this VITAL can be built very easily with the available components, and it will help to keep countries' limited supply of traditional ventilators available only for the patients with more severe COVID-19 symptoms. And as I told, this VITAL can be built faster and maintained more easily than a traditional ventilator. Next question. Which sector became the topmost exporting sector of the country for the first time? So it is chemicals and petrochemicals industry has become the topmost exporting sector of the country for the first time. Remember the sector, chemicals and petrochemicals industry. Next question. My Book, My Friends campaign has been launched by. So this campaign has been launched by Ministry of HRD, and this was the previous question which I asked. Next question now. Consider the following statements about carbon nitride quantum dots, in short GCNQDs. See, these are found to be a viable antibacterial alternative to metal or non-metal semiconductors and expensive silver. This statement is correct. These carbon nitride quantum dots are nanomaterials which can be useful for antibacterial functions, and this can be a good and cheap alternative for expensive silver and other metals which were earlier used for antibacterial purposes. And these nanomaterials have the ability to generate reactive oxygen species. This is also correct. So here both of these statements are correct, and these reactive oxygen species rapidly interact and damage the immediately available biological macromolecules such as lipids present on the cell membrane. See, when we use soap on our hands, why it is often said that you should continuously wash your hands with soap or hand sanitizer? Because these soaps or hand sanitizer destroys the lipid, which is the outer layer of this viruses. So this virus are not able to sustain once this outer layer of lipid gets destroyed. So this reactive oxygen species will help to damage these lipids present on the cell membrane or envelope and proteins present on the cellular surfaces towards the inactivation of microorganism. So once their lipid envelope will be destroyed, they will be inactive and it will be explored for antiviral efficiency as well. As of now, reactive oxygen species is useful in antibacterial purposes, but it will be tested for antiviral efficiency as well. And why it was in news? Because Institute of Nanoscience and Technology, which is an autonomous institute under Department of Science and Technology, has found this low-cost metal-free nanomaterial for visible light microbial disinfection. Next question now. Consider the following statements about Press Council of India. See, Press Council of India was established under Press Council of India Act 1978. This statement is correct. It was established under the Press Council of India Act 1978 and it aims to preserve freedom of the press, maintain and improve the standards of newspaper and news agencies in India. This statement is also correct. But remember one thing, that Press Council of India can regulate only the print media and not the electronic media. Here print media includes newspaper, electronic media what we see in the newspaper or radio. So here since both these statements are correct, C is the right answer again. And Press Council of India consists of a chairman and 28 other members. Remember, a chairman and 28 other members, while the chairman is selected by Speaker of the Lok Sabha, Chairman of the Rajya Sabha and a member elected by Press Council of India. So these three members decide that who will be the chairman of this Press Council of India. And recently it was in news because PCI has condemned the attack on Republic TV anchor. Next question now. International Chernobyl Disaster Remembrance Day is celebrated on. So this day is celebrated on 26th of April. So here A is the right answer. And this Chernobyl disaster was a nuclear accident that occurred on 26th of April 1986. Remember the year? This year is very important. Also the year in which Bhopal tragedy happened is again very important. These are the some of the years which should be on your lips. So this disaster occurred on 26th of April 1986 at number 4 reactor in the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, which is in the city of Pripyat in Ukrainian Socialist Soviet Republic. It was erstwhile part of Soviet Republic, but since the disintegration of Soviet Republic into 15 republics, Ukraine is now an independent country. And this Chernobyl disaster is considered the worst nuclear disaster in history. Otherwise, we have another well-known worst disaster, Fukushima disaster of Japan. And in this Chernobyl disaster, nearly 8.4 million people in Belarus, Ukraine and Russian Federation were exposed to the radiation. Next and last question. Part 9 of the Constitution has been added to or added by which amendment of the Constitution? So Part 9 of the Constitution was added by 73rd Constitutional Amendment. This Part 9 is entitled as the Panchayats, and this part consists provisions from Article 243 to Article 243O. And in this context, you have to remember Article 40. Article 40 of the Constitution states that the state shall take steps to organize village panchayats. Now let's see some more facts. WHO has recently warned world against issuance of immunity passports. What are immunity passports? See, immunity passports are provided to persons that have been recovered from COVID-19. So why WHO has warned against it? See, there are no such evidences as of now that a person who has been affected by COVID-19 once and has recovered from it will not get affected again. So there are concerns that they might get infected again. So WHO has issued such warning. So don't forget to revise your weekly current affairs on Study to Light. I have completed it in 2 videos only, and if you are prepared for the test, then it is okay, be prepared for it at 10 am. If you are not prepared, then first you should watch the last 7 videos on Students Point and these 2 videos of weekly current affairs on Study to Light. and then only you should take that test. It will help boost your confidence. Until then, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, answer the question in the comment section, share these videos with your friend. Wait for the upcoming video. Until then, stay at your home, stay safe. Thanks a lot.